Hello, welcome Camaro fans. Thanks for joining me today as I deliver to you some very interesting and clever things about your 6th gen Camaro that may surprise you. The Camaro I'll be looking at today is my own, this beautiful 2004 1LT, and stay tuned. So the first thing I want to highlight is this remarkably clever little shelf that sits above your taillights when the trunk is open. There's one each side, of course, and look, I can place my little cappuccino or tea right there on the little shelf and chit-chat with people. I know, it's perfect for those little morning coffees when you're looking for a spot to place your cups and you don't have to put it on the paint. In addition, it holds anything, drinks, sport drinks. Maybe you've had a long workout, and notice how easily it is for me to sit where I am. It's the perfect height for sitting and adjusting your gear. Notice that if I want to, like say, out jogging at a park, I can just sit here. It's the perfect height, put my shoes on, towel off if I'm sweaty, got my sport drinks either side, got my gear in the trunk. It's just remarkably practical, really well designed. I don't know if it was intentional. Second thing I want to highlight are the fact that your cup holders are actually different sizes. Notice that this large, kind of smoothie looking thing fits well in the front one, but the second one doesn't, because the back cup holder is actually more narrow. Now if I take a narrow thermos cup, it fits perfectly. You might think, well, what's the point of that? But let me show you a bit more of an up-close view here. And so maybe you have a coffee from like a Starbucks or similar. That cup fits really snug in that back one. So when you're doing your twisty, windy driving or spirited driving, stick it in there and it keeps it more in place. And then so for the bigger items, they can go in that holder. And again, I just thought that was a really clever design, because rather than putting in mechanisms that can break inside that expand to hold the cup, just make one bigger, make one smaller. Simple but effective. I love it. Number 3, yes, if you have a Camaro or thinking of a Camaro with a manual transmission, they all have hill assist. That means when you are on a hill pointing backward down the hill, your car will not roll back on you. It will hold its position, auto brake for 2 seconds, giving you enough time to put it into gear and then to pull away. So you never have to worry about an e-brake start or balancing with the clutch. It's just very great, and most manuals have them these days, but I wanted to assure you that your Camaro also has it. It's a lifesaver. Number 4, now this is a short one, but it's an important one. When you put your car in sport mode or any other mode, it stays there when you turn the engine off and restart it. Some cars default always to the regular touring mode. Your Camaro will stay in sport mode for as long as you want it to. Alright, another area I want to highlight is that you can change your car from the English system into metric fairly easily by going into options and then clicking on US and then scrolling to the right and then clicking on metric. And if you're like me, you live near Canada or fairly close to Canada, about 8 hours away. When you go into Canada, it's always best to have your speedometer in kilometers per hour. And the cool thing is, if you notice on the right, the speedometer changes from mph to kph right there. It's a neat little feature that's kind of hidden. It automatically changes over and your dials will be in metric as well. Very, very clever stuff, GM engineers. And now for a bonus clever feature that your Camaro can do, or at least hold, is these suction mounts. If you have these Sea-Sucker suction mounts, they fit really well on the Camaro. I've been mounting using the roof and windshield, and then for the rear wheel I put it on the trunk, and it works really well. And I can tell you it is a conversation opener like nothing you've ever tried before. You'll have more people asking, what the heck is that thing? Will it stay on? And yes, they're very stable. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you can enjoy exploring all the clever things your Camaro has to offer, and hopefully this will help you. All right, thank you. Bye.